Good evening. This is the Duke of Fremont Street, broadcasting from Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the United States of America. Today is Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. As always, before beginning my video, I would like to thank you guys for stopping by, and please allow me to drink a toast to you. Salute. So invigorating. Well, the market is closed at the moment. Last week we had a pretty rough week for the gold and silver. Gold closed at 1947.50 bid by 1948.50 ask, with a hefty loss of $29.90 or 1.51%. Gold actually is down over $100 from its 60-day high. So it is running just a bit off from its former glory. Silver likewise closed lower, 23.58 bid by 23.68 ask, down 28 cents or 1.15%. Silver is down around $2.50 from its 60-day high. So what gives? Well, I'm confident that some of the YouTube precious metal pundits will give you all the explanations you need for this phenomenon. And in fact, they'll give you an exhaustive list of what's going on and why it's happening and so forth. And it's not my job to do that. I believe that the one explanation is valid as another. I don't try to second guess the metals market. After doing this for over 50 years, I've drawn the conclusion that the market has a mind of its own, and it will do exactly what you don't expect it to do. For me personally, intraday trading and short-term gains or losses really don't faze me. I stand steadfast and resolute with my long-term precious metal position, and I don't get discouraged by these short-term dips. Personally, I believe both gold and silver are dirt cheap at the moment, and I believe sooner rather than later, the precious metals will skyrocket in price. We'll see. I have not been doing any videos of late because I've been busy displaying, buying, and selling at shows. In the past 3 weeks, I did a antique bottle show, I did a gun show, and I did a coin show. And I actually enjoyed all 3 shows. I totally love getting out among the public and meeting them in person. And at the shows, it's surprising who you run into. Many times I've met people that have seen me on my and are subscribers of my YouTube channel. And it's great to finally meet you in person. I don't really belong to any big organizations or clubs or because I'm somewhat of a jaguar. I hang out in the tree by myself and then go hunting solo. I do admire and do listen to several of the pundits on YouTube, but I don't really know any of them personally. Ones in particular that I admire would be, well, I love Doug Casey. I think Doug Casey is just a fascinating guy, and I could watch that man for hours. Alistair McLeod, he's another one. Peter Schiff, and on and on and on. So I highly recommend that you tune in these folks and get their perspective and their point of view. I am not endorsing them, but I am admitting that I do follow them and I watch their videos, and I find them not only entertaining but enlightening and well worth the time to view them. If you decide to come to Vegas, which sooner or later everybody does, I would like you to call me in advance and say, hi, I'm so-and-so, I'm on your YouTube channel, my handle is so-and-so, and I'm coming on August 15th, and I'll stay till the 18th or whatever. And at that time, let's see if we can make some arrangements to get together. I would love to meet you in person, and we don't have to wait for a show or event. I'll meet you privately at a public place, but just a one-on-one meeting. And because I am from Missouri, we can possibly do a little horse trading. I love trading. I'm always buying and sometimes selling. So if you have something that the honeymoon phase is over and you want to get rid of it, or you want to exchange it for something else, don't hesitate to let me know. I like anything that's U.S. gold, especially the vintage. That's some of my favorite. I love the world gold. In fact, I'm trying to think, this week I picked up a nice Russian USSR gold piece that I hadn't seen before. So it doesn't matter what country they're from. I have countries from all over the world. I think it's fascinating to see these different gold coins and actually have them in my possession. As far as silver, my favorite silver is the American silver dollar. And I am a numismatist. I love the collectible rare dates. That has absolutely nothing to do with the bullion. Their prices are much, much higher than the bullion price. So don't peg me as just the bullion dealer. I'm a purveyor of all the antiquities, all the precious metals, and the numismatic gold and silver coins. Also keep in mind that I collect older U.S. currency. I love the obsolete banknotes, and I love the horse blankets. Those are the larger size notes. As a former member, I'm not active, but I'm still a member of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. The American Civil War period has always been fascinating to me. So the American Civil War currency is of particular interest. I just had this one certified. This is an 1864 $500 Confederate States of America note. I want you to see this. Isn't that a beautiful note? I just love that note. And it was printed once again in 64, and the war ended in 65. So by 64, the currency was very similar to the currency in the United States today. It was becoming more and more worthless. So, but ironically, this note is worth, because of the collectability, is worth, and it's a repeater serial number, it's worth probably double its original face value. However, the intrinsic value of the note, as all other fiat currencies, is worth absolutely nothing. But please keep that in mind. I love the old notes, the $1,000 bills, the $500 bills, both federal and Confederate States of America. And once again, any of the obsolete banknotes, and there's hundreds of them in all denominations. One day I'll do a little expose of some of those notes. They're absolutely exquisite, gorgeous works of art. Well, I suppose I'll wrap it up for the day. I just wanted to stop in and say hello and remind you that I'm always buying and sometimes selling. So if you do happen to visit my village, don't hesitate to give me a call. My cell phone is 702-561-9431. And yes, I will answer my phone. If I don't answer because I don't recognize your number, please leave a message and I'll get right back to you. Well, please allow me to drink one more toast to you before we leave. To your wealth, and to your health, and to your happiness. Salute. Well, thanks once again for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. So long.